Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Nostalgia Unboxings. This time we're doing another Digimon deck because I went to the store and I saw that they had Digimon decks again. Well, actually not again because I got the other one online that I did before. But yeah, I realized that my local Target actually carries the new Digimon card game decks. And I don't think I ever saw them carrying the original 3 though, which is very odd. But yeah, I went over just looking for stuff, mainly Transformers and whatnot. And I'm like, hey, look, they got the Digimon card game. And oddly enough though, they didn't have any loose packs, I don't think. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I made it like a point to check for them. They only had starter decks, and they only had 2 of them. We will be unboxing this one today. Believe is purple, I want to say. I don't even know how many colors there are in this game, because we pulled a black card last time. So does that mean that there's 7, or is black neutral? It is very strange. But anyway, enough of me rambling. Here we go. So yeah, we got the box. It's nice that like the whole deck is listed here. I haven't even bothered to look at it, honestly. So it'll all be fresh to me. Yeah, that is basically the box. And these were $9.99 each, which considering these are pretty pretty well built decks, since they include multiples of like all the cards, so they're more consistent, and it comes with a pack of cards inside, seems like a really good deal. I'm pretty sure all the Magic the Gathering decks are more expensive than that, so this is a very good price point. And like I said before, I had so much fun playing the game in the app, so I wanted to get more so that I can maybe, bust these out in parties and we could just play with the default starter decks and stuff. I don't know. Just seemed like something fun to do with friends. Here's the pack we got, which is Great Legend, by the looks of it. Oh! I think I actually... Yeah! Oh my gosh, so I think this is actually the newest set. Or one of the newer sets. But I remember actually seeing this, I believe, on their website. So this has a whole bunch of all the Greymons that we didn't see before. So we have like the Agumon 06 line of Greymons, which is Geo Greymon, Rise Greymon, and Shine Greymon, I believe, are in here, as well as the I forgot what they called this Greymon, but this is the one where from the show where the kids turn into the Digimon. I don't remember what that was called. Wait, Digimon Data Spirits. That might be it. But they have that Greymon in here too. I actually think we pulled him in the original Digimon card game packs that we pulled. But there's a ton of Greymons in here and a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, that'll be fun to look at to see what we get. But let's start off with this. So here we go. We have Motimon, which should have been expected. And we got 4 whole copies of him. Oh my gosh, he looks so adorable. I just noticed he's like puckering his little mouth. We have Floramon. Also 4 of those. Tentomon, of course, Izzy's Digimon, partner Digimon at rookie level. 4 of him. Palmon, the other green planty Digimon from the original series. Kunamon, who looks quite a lot like, oh my goodness, Weedle. It looks kind of like an electric Weedle. There we go. I'm forgetting everything today. But yeah, we have 4 of these. Togemon, the fighting cactus. I love some of the Digimon designs because they're so freaking ridiculous. Like, a cactus with boxing gloves. Why? But they did it and it works! So we have Togemon. We have Kuwagamon, famously portrayed in the first episode, actually, of Digimon Season 1. Is it the first episode? Yeah, I believe it's the first episode when they first get into the digital world. And they all get chased down by the angry Kuwagamon. Then we have, of course, Kabuterimon. Tentomon's champion form in the show. Is he lifting freaking weights here? He's totally lifting weights. Amazing. Okuamon. Another giant bug Digimon. A lot of them kind of look the same with just different horns, which of course is beetles in real life, basically. But I really like that they included a bunch of them in here. A whole bunch of like the lesser known ones too. So we have Okuamon. Whole bunch. How many of these did we get? 3? Oh no, we got a full playset. Yeah, 4 of them. Lilymon, of course, to go with Palamon and Togemon. I like the also like just combined stuff too. That they've combined the I don't even remember her name, but the girl with the cowboy hat from the original show. Her Digimon are also in this deck as well. Then we have our first foil here, Mega Kabuterimon. I believe we'll have 2 of these. Yup. Rosemon to complete that line as well, and Hercules Kabuterimon, and we get 2 of these. I'm actually gonna take a little look at this, a little sneak peek here. So we have piercing. Oh, I figured that they would have sorry about that. That they would have a mechanic like this. When this Digimon attacks and deletes an opponent's Digimon and survives the battle, it performs any security checks it normally would. So I was just thinking about this before opening. Like, I wonder if one of the mechanics to one of the colors is going to be that they don't have to attack the security stack directly, but that they could attack the security stack by way of attacking your opponent's Digimon. And here we go. We have the mechanic right here. So essentially, you want to attack your opponent's Digimon and kill them, and that is this deck's, I guess, way of attacking the security stack to add different modes of playing the game to each, different mechanics, a unique mode of gameplay to each of the colors, or each of the tamers, maybe? Not sure. Here we have Izzy Izumi, the first trainer, or not the first, but the trainer card of this deck. And what does he do? When one of your opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may suspend this tamer to gain 1 memory. So you basically just... Oh, that's interesting. Wait. Oh, on your turn. Okay, I was gonna say, like, wait, wouldn't that end your opponent's turn very fast? Like, they wouldn't be able to take actions, but it's on your turn. So that's interesting. So you want to suspend your opponent's Digimon, essentially tap them out during your own turn, and in exchange you will get more resources to play stuff. That's very interesting. 4 copies of that. These decks are so consistent, and I freaking love that. Like, these are just great. Like, it makes me feel good about paying, $10 for a deck. And it's consistent enough that I don't feel bad about it, Like, I could just offer any of these to my friends, and they won't feel like they're playing, like, some garbage where they have to rely on drawing one specific good card from the entire deck, like a lot of the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure decks used to feel. Well, not the structure decks, but the starter decks from way back in the day when I first started playing. They were very underwhelming with only like 1 or 2 good cards, and the rest was just terrible filler. This feels like it's an actual deck, like you could just play it, and it's gonna feel good to play. So here we go, we have Needle Spray. Oh, and of course here it is, the mechanic. To suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. So there you go. So you have the full strategy here with Izzy and then the spells. So yeah, that is the side gimmick, I guess. In addition to piercing, you're wanting to suspend your opponent's Digimon to farm up memory resources to play bigger creatures. So that's really cool. Electro Shocker, which is the signature move of what was his name? Kabuterimon. Of Kabuterimon. Then we have our green life counters. And as always, they have all the instructions on the back of them, just like before. So yeah, that is the deck. Oh, I think I forgot to mention. I'm pretty sure in this lineup, there's actually supposed to be a 3rd deck, too. And it is a retrain of the Tai Kamiya deck. So instead of Gaia Red, like the one that we opened, this is supposed to be a different one. And I think this one's color is brown or black. It was kind of hard to tell when I saw it on the screen. But I'm pretty sure they're all part of the same series here. Unfortunately, I guess my Target store just didn't have it. Because the only ones they had like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of each deck. But they only had the starter deck GIGA Green and then the new one with Matt. I checked them all because I'm like, there's gotta be a 3rd one. Good things always come in 3s. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But then here we go. The final bit, the piece de resistance. We get to open our little pack and hope for the best. Oh, okay, this one opened pretty easily. I think I remember it was this right. The last time I think I opened it, like, it took me forever to open the pack. It felt like it was sealed with super glue or something. But here we go. We have Pidomon. I don't remember ever. It looks like Anjamon. Very strange. Skull Scorpiomon. That looks freaking rad. I love the art in this game. I know I mentioned that before. Labramon. Little puppy. Blimpmon. What the heck? This is definitely one that I haven't seen before. It's freaking awesome. The Hindenmon. Hippogryphinmon. A lot of really, like, obscure new ones in this set. Compared to the pack we opened before where I knew most of the Digimon. Leomon. Okay, here's one we finally know. Appears in the original series. Oh my, look, he's holding a little Patamon. Aw. Devimon. Iconic. Batman wannabe supervillain. And you got Devimons floating around everywhere. That's cool. That's really cool. Soundbirdmon. What the heck? I mean, it looks awesome. I could only imagine that this thing digivolves into something really, really cool. And evil, most likely. But wow, that's freaking sweet. He's so weak, though. Only 1000 DP. Razielmon! Oh! Freaking, these are my... So my favorite freaking Digimon is the DNA Digimon. That's from... Not Razielmon, but... Wait, maybe it is... The other Mycrackmon, because it evolves into like a female-looking one and then a male-looking one. And there's two versions, but one of them digivolves into this freaking absolute abomination. I think I've shown it actually on this channel before. I think I pulled it up on my phone when I was opening it before. But it is like this huge winged naked woman with like DNA strands for limbs. It is freaking crazy. I'm sure if I remember the name, I'll definitely put it in the description and stuff because it's a freaking whacked out Digimon and it looks crazy beyond belief and something that is just really kind of risque because it's literally a naked woman with giant black wings. But yeah, anyway, so I have a big fondness for Razielmon and this whole line, so that's really cool. Missimon. All right, I've definitely seen this one before. Very cool. I like the little head shape. It's all like triangular and angled. And Thomas H. Norstein. Okay, so this guy is from the 06 Digimon series. I think it's Digimon Tamers was what it was called, and this is what the Digimon Masters online MMORPG game is based on or set in this world. So I believe he's one of the actual characters that you can play in that game. He's one of the starter characters, I guess you would say, that you can pick as like your class. It is a very strange game. But yeah, so he's a main character from that series if you're not familiar with him. At least from what I remember. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain I'm not wrong. So that's really cool. I mean, he has a freaking long-ass effect, but I'm going to read it anyway. On play, trigger, draw one card for your deck. Okay. And if your opponent has 8 or more cards in their hand, you may suspend this tamer to unsuspend one of your Digimon with Gao in its name. Okay, yep, I was right. So Gaomon, Gaogamon, those are all his Digimon and their Digivolution. So he's like a little puppy dog who also is like a fighter, like a karate dude. So that's a really interesting ability though. So I guess his gimmick then is basically trying to attack multiple times with the same Digimon per turn. Because I guess that is how that would work. Yeah, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in there. But that relies... So I wonder if the rest of his intended, like the Gaomon line, I guess it would be. If their mechanic is drawing your opponent's cards or sending your opponent's cards from the field back to the hand. Because drawing your opponent's cards seems like it would be very bad and counterproductive. Anyway, but yeah, I am talking too much about how the game actually works. People don't care about that, I think. Maybe they do. It's a fun game. So yeah, and Pollen Spray seems to be our last card. Yup, and then we have our little checklist and our life counter bit. Actually, Pollen Spray. Interesting. So yeah, that is our pack and stuff from this. So, Digimon Starter Deck GIGA Green. So yeah, $9.99. I'm satisfied. I love that they come with a freaking pack. Like, these are freaking awesome. These are really, really good value compared to a lot of the other card games, in my opinion. And I would say it's very new player friendly by design because the decks are consistent. So you could just buy a deck and you don't have to worry about anything else. You could just, you and your friend each buy a different deck and you could just play against each other right then and there. And at least from the previous triad of decks, they do seem very balanced towards one another, at least in the same line. I'm not sure how these ones will compare, these 3 newer ones will compare to the 3 original ones, because, you know, every card game has power creep. But I do like the fact that you can, you know, play against each other. Each buy one, you could play against each other and have a really good time, fairly balanced, and just have a consistent strategy in your deck. And you're not, you know, just kind of gambling on that one good card while playing a bunch of cards that feel bad to play because they're just so bad. So yeah, this is just fun unboxing to do. I am satisfied. Digimon GIGA Green. So yeah, and our little pack. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, please do like, comment, and subscribe because it helps with the channel tremendously. And of course, leave a comment if for whatever you really want to say. Have you tried to play the game? Have my videos gotten you to like want to try to play this game and test it out for yourself? Or maybe use the app that I showed off before. They have an app for the tutorials. I don't think they updated it though, so I think the app is still only the original 3 decks that you can choose from. But yeah, like, did you try it out and what were your opinions on it? Maybe if you did, or if you want to see, I don't know, maybe me get some loose packs of this and open like a box or something. That'd be kind of fun. So yeah, just leave a comment if you want to see any of that. And I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. Bye-bye.